Books with Brandywine. Book Roast is hosting another magical readathon, and I am thrilled to get to participate in this one. I didn't get to participate in the last two because I didn't know about the owls, and because I didn't participate in the owls, I couldn't participate in the newts. So I'm really, really thrilled to get to do this one and to get my feet in the magical world to get me ready for the owls next year. So, without further ado, let's get into this readathon. So, there are 6 different prompts, and they branch off, like the picture being shown here. And so you start at the top, and then you follow the footsteps down to one of the options, and then you follow those footsteps to an option that will be shared, and then you follow those footsteps down to 3 other options, and then down to 4 other options, and then eventually you make it to the Christmas feast. And you can get to choose any route that you want to choose. So the first option is to finish your coursework. And for that, it's to finish any book that you are currently reading. And for me, the book that I'm currently reading is Renegades. I'm actually starting it today, and the readathon doesn't start until the 17th. So hopefully sometime after the 17th, I will finish this book. It's pretty thick, so I'm hoping it doesn't take me a month, because I have all these other books that I want to read for the readathon. But I got this as a gift for Christmas, and I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm not using the word excited. I'm so thrilled to get to read this book. So then it branches down to 2 more options. And the next option that I chose was to help Hagrid put up the Christmas trees. And for that, it was to choose a book that has gold foil on the cover. So for that one, I am reading the Brotherbrand Chronicles, The Caldera. And it has the gold foil there across Brotherbrand. This book has been on my TBR for a really long time. I am really behind on the series, and so I want to read this one. So I'm excited I'm finally getting an excuse to actually get around to putting it first on my list. The next option is, both options come down, and it goes to visit the 3 Broomsticks for a mulled pixie wine. And I probably wouldn't be getting the wine. I'd probably be getting the butterbeer, which actually would still be alcoholic. So I'd probably be getting the pumpkin juice. But that was to read a book that you think you could finish in one evening. So for that one, I'm going to be reading The Star of Daltura, The Shadows of the Master. And this is the first book in a series. I don't have the rest of the books in the series, but I think this would be a very fast read. It is the shortest book that I own, so I'm hoping it'll, besides my son's picture book, so I'm sure it'll go fast. Then, the next prompt is sneak into the kitchen to give Dobby, I can never pronounce his name right, some socks. And for that one, you can choose any book that has an item of clothing on it. And for that, I am choosing Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles. Again, this book has been on my TBR for a really long time, and I don't have the rest of the series, but I'm really thrilled to get to read this one. And I'm really hoping that I like it, because if I do, I will read the entire series, and I love fantasy retellings, so I'm really excited about this one. And then the second to last prompt was to sneak in with an invisibility cloak into the restricted section. And for that, we were to choose a banned book. And so for that one, I will be reading The Phantom Tollbooth, which I actually just realized has gold foil on it. I didn't notice it till I saw it reflecting in the video. This book was banned by one person and one person only, and that was a librarian in Colorado who decided that it was not something fantasy. I think it wasn't good fantasy or something like that. So she put the book in a restricted section for reference that people, I guess, if they wanted to find it, they could, but she banned it from the rest of the library. And then the very last prompt was to go to the Christmas feast, which is that if you manage to get through all 5 of the books that you'll be reading for this readathon, then you get to watch a Harry Potter movie. And so those are the prompts. These are my 5 books. I noticed they are all blue-ish, black, I guess, blue and black. And so I'm really thrilled to get to read these books. I'm looking forward to this readathon, and I will see you guys when it starts on Monday.